then you will make 2 carbon atoms bonded to each other like this, and each carbon will have 3 hydrogens, making it 6 hydrogen. Let's suppose you have C2H4 now. Okay, that means what you're going to do carbon, single bond carbon, and then you will attach hydrogens, two hydrogens to both of the carbon atoms. Now you will see that carbon is only having 3 bonds, which will give it another bond, that is the pi bond here. Okay, so all of these structures, you can see that here what we are doing, we are showing all the, in the structural formula, you show all the atoms and all bonds. Okay, you are showing all the atoms and all bonds. There is one thing which is known as benzene. Benzene का formula होता है C6H6. Its structure is like this: carbon. Wait a second. Carbon attached to 6 carbon atoms like this. Each of these carbon atom is having a hydrogen. And there are alternate double bonds in the carbon atom. Okay. इतना अच्छा बना नहीं है. I don't think ये इतना अच्छा बन भी पाएगा मेरे को. Hydrogen, 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 and hydrogen. Okay, so this is benzene. Each carbon atom having 1 hydrogen. Right, next, condensed structure. Okay, condensed structure. In this, one thing is very important that you don't show. Bonds with hydrogen. Okay, you are not going to show the bonds with hydrogen. We are going to show all the atoms. तो देखिए एक चीज यहाँ पे कम हो गया, right? We are not showing the bonds with hydrogen atom. Okay, we are not showing bonds with hydrogen atom. One thing is for sure: show all atoms. Okay, then bonds between carbons and carbon and heavy elements such as oxygen, bromine, fluorine, chlorine, nitrogen may be shown. Okay, it may be shown. Atoms or group of atoms in parentheses or brackets are attached to the previous carbon. Okay, write these things down. Let me know once you're done.
Done, sir.
Okay. Okay. So, for example, I have this structural formula like this. Carbon. It is attached with one more carbon. It is attached with one more carbon. This carbon is having 3 hydrogens. Okay. This carbon is having 2 hydrogens. This carbon. Okay. Wait a second. This carbon is having. Oops. Another carbon atom here. And this is having 3 hydrogens. And this is also having 3 hydrogens. Okay. I have to write, this is the structural formula. I have to write the condensed formula. Okay. So there are 2 options how you are going to write this. First thing is that we are not going to show the hydrogens. We have CH3, and what is next? You have CH. Okay. You have CH3, then next you have CH, and now this CH3 is branching out from this carbon atom. So I will write this CH3 as in brackets. Okay. Atoms or groups in brackets are attached to, ये CH3 किससे attach है? To the previous carbon atom. Okay. Then further, what do we have? Just CH3. Or you can write this also as CH3CH, CH3, CH3. ठीक है, both of these are fine. But आप लोग प्लीज इसको इस पे फोकस कीजिए. ठीक है, this bracket one. Okay, this bracket one is important. Why it is important? Because आपको इस तरह से दे दिया जाएगा. The condensed formula will be given and you will be asked the nomenclature for this. So you first of all should know how it is going to look. Okay, you first of all should know how it is going to look. Okay, I'm writing some more. For example, you have something like this. CH3, then you have carbon, and then you have Br2, and then you have CH3. यहाँ पे क्या होगा आपके पास? You will have CH3 carbon with 3 hydrogens, then again a carbon with 2 bonds, and both of these are Br and Br, and then you have carbon with 3 hydrogens like this. आप लोगों को समझ में आ रहा है ना? ये सुनो, आयशा, देवांगी, इरम,
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, Abdullah,
Yes,
what
sir.
about you?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Okay, great, great. ठीक है, कंडेंस फार्मूला से आपको स्ट्रक्चरल फार्मूला नहीं भी आ रहा है ना, तब भी कोई बात नहीं, कम से कम आप इसको कितना बना पाइए कम से कम. ओके, CH3, C, Br and Br, and then CH3. Okay, till here also it is fine. You don't need, I mean, obviously you don't need this. CH के जो bonds दिखाने जरूरी नहीं है. Okay. Now we are going to do towards the most important thing, that is bond line structure. लिख लिया ना आप लोगों ने? I think लिख लिया.
Yes, sir.
Just a second. Okay.
A little bit down. Yeah. Yes, sir. Done.
Done. Okay. Right, the third one, bond line structure. First thing, number one, carbon and hydrogens attached to carbon are not shown. Okay, carbons and hydrogens attached to carbon are not shown. Second, heteroatoms. Heteroatoms by heavy atoms: oxygen, chlorine, fluorine, bromine, iodine, nitrogen. Heteroatoms and hydrogens attached to heteroatoms are shown. Third thing, single bond is represented by a dash line. Double bond is represented by two lines. Triple bond is represented by three lines. Right, next. See, each terminal and vertex, the vertex मतलब corner, okay, represents carbon with its valency completed by hydrogen. So I will be writing the condensed structure and also the bond line structure. Okay. So for example, if you have a condensed structure like this, CH3 and CH3. So obviously, what type of bond will be between these two carbon atoms will be single bond. So you'll just write single bond like this. So this is one terminal, and this is, just a second, guys. My battery is low. Rather, my laptop's battery is low. Now listen here, CH3 and then here CH3. Okay. For example, if you have CH2 and CH2, obviously you can see that what will be the bond here? It will be a double bond. So it will be represented something like this. Okay, so if you just write like this, it is going to represent what? This is one carbon atom and this is another carbon atom. And each carbon atom is having how many bonds? Two bonds. So how many hydrogens will be there? There will be two hydrogens. Now, see the next one. If you have something like this, CH3, CH2, and CH3. Now, all of these will be having single bonds. So one single bond and two single bonds. Now, please listen very carefully. This is one carbon atom. This is another carbon atom. And this is another carbon atom. The blue carbon atoms is having how many hydrogens? Three hydrogens. and the red carbon atom is having how many hydrogens? 2 hydrogens. The very easy way to remember number of hydrogen is what? Number of hydrogens is equal to number of hydrogens in a particular carbon will be equal to 4 minus number of bonds. Okay, so if you see the red one, it is having 2 bonds. So how many hydrogens will be there in the red one? There will be 2 hydrogens. Listen very carefully, guys. Okay, in the blue one, it is having only 1 bond. So the number of hydrogen in the blue one is what? 3. And as you can see here also, it is 3. For the red one, it is what? 2 bonds. 4 minus 2, it is equal to 2 hydrogens. See next. If you have something like this, let's suppose. CH3, CH2, CH2OH. So you are going to draw how many carbon atoms? 3 carbon atoms. So 1 carbon atom, 2 carbon atom, 3 carbon atom. Okay, 3 carbon atom, and then you are having a single bond with OH. Like this. You're going to have a single bond with OH. Now here we have this red carbon atom. It is having how many hydrogens? 3 hydrogens. Why? Because it is having only 1 bond. Then this blue one and this blue one, both of these are having 2 hydrogens. Okay, because they are having 2 bonds. Okay, अब देखिए, for example, we are having something like this. First of all, you can see how many carbon atoms are there. Tell me, guys, for this structure, number of carbon atoms. Write in the chat. Is Devangi correct? Iram correct? Waiting for Aisha, Fahad, Iba. Oh, Fahad is here. Kafi late. Abdullah, please answer. How many carbon atoms will be there? Okay. What about Hiba? Hiba and Aisha, please answer. Okay. Okay. Please see here, guys. This is the first carbon atom, second carbon atom, third carbon atom, and fourth carbon atom. Okay, I can also agree that some people may say that sir, ये भी एक carbon atom है, but that is not a carbon atom. Okay, because if you have specified something at the end of the bond, ठीक है, ये आपके पास क्या? Basically, all of these are what? Bonds. Okay, this is a bond. This is also a bond. If you have not indicated anything, that means it is carbon. And if you have indicated that there is OH after the bond, that means there is no carbon, that is OH. Okay. So basically, if you have just bonds, then only you can say that it is going to be carbon atom. So there are going to be only 4 carbon atoms here, guys. Okay. Only 4. Now you tell me number of hydrogens in the first carbon. What is the number of hydrogen for the first carbon atom? Please write in chat. Abdullah and Aisha, आप लोगों को समझ में आया?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Please answer number of hydrogens. Please tell me number of hydrogens. Yes, Iram correct, Hiba correct. Oh. नहीं आयशा, आप नंबर ऑफ बॉन्ड्स कितने? आयशा माइक ऑन कीजिए आप प्लीज.
Yes, sir.
हाँ, कितने बॉन्ड है फर्स्ट कार्बन के पास? कितने बॉन्ड्स हैं? 4 दिख रहे हैं आपको? कितने दिख रहे हो बताइए ना आप. हाँ आयशा, how many bonds can you see for the first carbon? 1. Number of hydrogen is equal to what? What is the formula? 4 minus. हाँ तो बताइए 4 माइनस कितना करेंगे हम? 4 माइनस 4 माइनस आयशा. Aisha, I mean, there's a bit of noise from your side. I cannot hear you. I can hear the background noise. People speaking. I mean, I can't make what they are speaking, but still. Yeah. Can you ask them to like be silent for a while and then just tell me the answer? Yes, Aisha.
4 minus
4 minus. अरे कितने बॉन्ड दिख रहे थे आपको फन वन में? How many bonds can you see for one? Tell me.
4
कितने बॉन्ड्स दिख? वो 4 बॉन्ड दिख रहे हैं आपको एक में? अरे ये कैसी बातें कर रहे हैं आप? How many bonds can you see? दिख कितना रहा है वो बताइए आप. Yes, Aisha. Keep your mic on.
आवाज आ रही है।
हाँ तो आपकी तो आप ऑन तो रखिए माइक कम से कम. ठीक है, अब बताइए आपको फर्स्ट कार्बन में कितने बॉन्ड्स दिख रहे हैं? सॉरी, नो कीप योर माइक ऑन ना. आप बीच बीच में ऑफ कर दीजिएगा तो आवाज कहाँ से आएगी? जब एक बार आपसे जब बात खत्म हो जाए तब माइक ऑफ कीजिएगा. ठीक है, कीप इट ऑन. या टेल मी, हाउ मेनी बॉन्ड्स कैन यू सी फॉर द फर्स्ट कार्बन एटम? आपने सही जवाब तो दिया था. व्हाट? हाउ मेनी आयशा? कैन यू स्पीक लाउडली प्लीज? No, no, please answer in chat then. How many bonds can you see in the first carbon atom? I can't hear you at all right now. Answer in chat. How many bonds can you see for the first carbon atom? I'm asking a simple question. आप कुछ और मत समझिए. Take my question quite literally, quite verb. Like, मतलब I don't ask metaphorical questions here. When I ask how many bonds, then you just look how many bonds and then answer. Yes, Aisha, waiting for your answer. 2 में कितने bonds दिख रहे हैं आयशा आपको? How many bonds can you see in the second carbon? Please answer in chat, Aisha. जल्दी कीजिए. 2 में 3 दिख रहे हैं आपको. 1 में कितना दिख रहा है आपको? 4 कैसे दिख रहा है आपको 1 में? हाँ, 4 कैसे दिख रहा है आप? ये तो एक ही है ना. आप I don't know how you are saying 4. I'm asking how many bonds can you see? You understand the question, Aisha? Understand the difference? I'm not saying how many bond does it have. Okay, it has 4 bonds that I know. Okay, I understand that you are saying 4 because you're saying that okay fine, 4 bond तो होंगे कार्बन के कम से कम, right? I'm not asking that though. I'm asking how many bonds are there. As you can see, there is only 1 bond. So how many hydrogens will be for the first carbon atom? Tell me, how many hydrogens? 4 कैसे होंगे भाई? Aisha, go to a room where I can speak to you. Go to the kitchen, go to the hall, go to somewhere, go outside, but I want to speak to you. Like where I can hear your voice and not, I mean, I can hear at least your voice. Connect to a phone, or like you must have earphone, right? Or go to the Zoom settings and then there will be an option for noise cancellation and just turn that on. I don't know, like go to settings, just follow my whatever I'm saying. Go to settings and then go to audio. Go to settings, then go to, like you will be in general. Can you go to Zoom settings? Okay, yeah, go to Zoom settings and just a second, and then you must be in general. Go to audio. After general, you will see video, then audio. Go to audio, and in the Zoom profile, you will see under in the audio profile, you will see background noise suppression. Okay, and do that to high. There will be auto, low, medium, and high. Press high in that. Select high option. Done?
Yes.
Done? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Now you tell me, how many bonds can you see for the first carbon atom? जोर से बोलिए.
One.
इतना धीरे क्यों बोल? हाँ, 1. So how many hydrogens will be there?
One.
How many
Four.
hydrogens?
4.
4 hydrogen. अरे अभी तो हमने बताया ना, नंबर ऑफ हाइड्रोजन इज इक्वल टू 4 माइनस नंबर ऑफ बॉन्ड्स. कितने बॉन्ड्स हैं? गुस्सा दिला रही है. हाँ, how many bonds in the first carbon, Aisha?
One.
How many
One.
bonds? कितना आएगा आंसर? 4 minus 1 is equal to
3.
तो 4 क्यों लगा रखा था आपने? हाँ, इतना आसान है ये. सेकंड में बताइए, नंबर ऑफ हाइड्रोजन्स. जोर से बोलिएगा, धीरे नहीं बोलिएगा. नंबर ऑफ हाइड्रोजन्स
3.
3 कैसे? अरे अजीब हाल है आयशा, मार खाइएगा क्या आप हमसे? बताइए कितने बॉन्ड्स दिख रहे हैं? 4 माइनस नंबर ऑफ बॉन्ड्स. सेकंड में कितने बॉन्ड्स दिख रहे हैं आपको? जोर से बोलिए.
3.
कितना आएगा नंबर ऑफ हाइड्रोजन?
1.
अरे तो ऐसे आप कीजिए ना इसको. तुक्का क्यों मार रही है? जब हम आपसे सवाल करते हैं तो 2 स्टेप है बस आपको करने का. नंबर ऑफ हाइड्रोजन हाउ मेनी? टेल मी आयशा. फॉर द सेकंड कार्बन हाउ मेनी हाइड्रोजन?
1.
हाँ, थर्ड कार्बन के लिए
4.
4. अरे आप यहाँ पे कीजिए ना उसको, आप तुक्का क्यों मार रही हैं? नंबर ऑफ बॉन्ड्स देखिए, 4 माइनस नंबर ऑफ बॉन्ड्स कीजिए, फिर उसके बाद हाइड्रोजन बताइए आप.
4 minus
थर्ड कार्बन आटम कितने बॉन्ड्स बनाता हुआ दिख रहा है आपको?
0.
0. हवा में है क्या थर्ड? नहीं, आप ठीक से देख ही नहीं रही हैं. बॉन्ड्स आपको दिख रहे होंगे ना, बॉन्ड्स कैसे नहीं दिखेगा आपको? आई होप ऑल ऑफ यू कैन सी द बॉन्ड्स.
1.
आपको डिस्टरबेंस
hydrogen.
1 नहीं, तुक्का मार रहे हैं आप, तुक्का मार रहे हैं आप. एक बात बताइए, आप जहाँ पे पढ़ रही हैं, इज देयर डिस्टरबेंस? कैन यू फोकस
No,
प्रॉपर्ली?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
यू कैन फोकस प्रॉपर्ली.
Yes.
तो फिर आप कैसे थर्ड कार्बन आटम कितने बॉन्ड्स बना रहा है?
4 minus 3.
3 क्यों? हम वो नहीं पूछ रहे ना आपसे. आपसे जो पूछ रहे हैं आप उसका जवाब दीजिए, ठीक है? थर्ड आटम कितने बॉन्ड्स बना रहा है? थर्ड कार्बन आटम कितने बॉन्ड्स बना रहा है? ओके. कभी कभी ऐसा होता है टीचर नहीं पढ़ा पाता है. इरम, डू यू नो द आंसर फॉर द थर्ड कार्बन आटम? हाउ मेनी हाइड्रोजन्स विल बी देयर? जस्ट से यस और नो इरम.
Yes, I guess.
Yes, you guess. Like, can you explain it to Aisha? But don't tell her the answer. You tell her like that. The answer should
Sir,
come.
मुझे
बताइए.
एक्सप्लेन करना नहीं आता.
आपको एक्सप्लेन करना नहीं आता. देवांगी, what about you? Yes, Devangi. Can you explain?
I don't know,
Yes.
sir. I mean,
आपको
third
आंसर.
carbon के around जितनी lines दिख रही हैं, so
उतने ही.
that is the number of bonds.
हाँ, इतना समझ में आया आया आपको आयशा?
4 minus 2.
हाँ, कितना? सो नंबर ऑफ हाइड्रोजन्स विल बी
2.
ठीक है. वेरी गुड, थैंक यू देवांगी. फोर्थ का बताइए आप. तुक्का मत मारिएगा. हम आपको नहीं तो मारेंगे. तुक्का मत मारिएगा आप. फोर्थ में बताइए नंबर ऑफ हाइड्रोजन्स.
4 minus 1, I guess. Yeah.
हाँ, दैट विल बी 3 ना.
Yes.
हाँ, तो ये जो लाइन है ना, यही बॉन्ड है. ठीक है.
Yeah.
ठीक है. ओके, चलिए एक और सवाल. चलिए सबसे पहले काउंट कीजिए नंबर ऑफ कार्बन्स। ठीक है, देखिए ये जो भी है ना, यहाँ पे देखिए ये एंड हो रहा है, लेकिन यहाँ पे हमने कुछ लिखा नहीं है, यानी कि कार्बन है यहाँ पे। See, this is also a bond. Okay, all of these are bonds, but if the bond is not ending with any atom, यहाँ पे कुछ atom specify नहीं किया, that means it is carbon. If I have specified, then means it is not carbon, it is OH. Okay, this is not a carbon atom. Please remember, guys. ठीक है, इसमें गलती मत कीजिएगा, यहाँ 10 बार लिख लीजिए आप लोग. This is not carbon atom. It is a bond with OH. Now calculate the number of carbon atoms and send in the chat. Okay, Devangi and Aram has answered, but both of them are saying some different numbers. I think Devangi is correct. Aram, can you please try once more? Calculate the number of carbon atoms. Hi, Aram, now it is correct. Waiting for Aisha, Hiba, Fahad, and Abdul. Abdullah, आपने एक भी जवाब नहीं दिया. Please answer how many carbon. आपको समझ में आ रहा है Abdullah? Can you tell me how many carbon atoms are there? Abdullah, yes or no? Abdullah, can you tell me how many carbon atoms are there? No, wrong. Can you tell me how are you counting? Abdullah, can you please turn your mic on and tell me how are you counting? Yeah, Hiba, that is correct. Abdullah, can you please turn your mic on and tell me how are you counting? Abdullah, tell me, is this carbon atom? The green thing, is this carbon atom?
Yes, sir.
Is this carbon atom?
Yes.
Is this carbon atom?
Yes, sir.
तो 5 आप कहां से बोल रहे हैं? यहीं पे 3 हो गए, उसी तरह से गिनिए ठीक से आप. Count it correctly, Abdullah. Abdullah, count once again. Aisha, waiting for your answer also. Aisha, are you having difficulty in telling me number of carbon atoms? No, Aisha. Abdullah, you recount and tell me. Is it का क्या मतलब है भाई? sad, I don't know. Show me the work. आप लोग गेस कर रहे हैं सर. Send the answer आयशा. आपने किस तरह से काउंट किया है? 1 2 3 करके लिखा है ना कि नहीं लिखा है आपने? Same goes for Abdullah. Please send the answer on my WhatsApp and send it quickly. आयशा and Abdullah आंसर नहीं भेजा आपने अभी तक. Count and send me the answer ना whatever you have. अच्छा अब्दुल्ला ने भेज दिया अभी. Abdullah is counting like that. Okay. Abdullah, please turn your mic on.
Yes, sir.
Abdullah, please turn your mic on. Yeah. How did I say to count the carbon atoms? See, what is the line here? We wrote now. Each terminal, right? Terminal, यानी कि the last point. And vertex, that means corner. Okay, and vertex, that means corner. Is this a corner? Yes or no? Please tell me. Is this a corner? कितने कॉर्नर्स दिख रहे हैं आपको इस स्ट्रक्चर में? टेल मी गाइस, टेल मी अब्दुल्ला, कितने कॉर्नर दिख रहे हैं आपको इसमें? 5 दिख रहे हैं आपको? अरे 1 2 3 4 5 6 कॉर्नर तो यहीं पे नहीं दिख रहा था आपको? ये हेक्सागन शेप है ना अब्दुल्ला, इसमें कैसे मिस्टेक कर रहे हैं आप? कौन सा आपको कॉर्नर नहीं लग रहा था? ये कॉर्नर नहीं लग रहा था आपको? आपने स्ट्रक्चर भी गलत बनाया हुआ है, कॉपी में देखिए आप. ठीक है, तो ध्यान से पढ़िए, ऐसे नहीं काम चलेगा. एटलीस्ट यू हैव टू फोकस फॉर अ व्हाइल. व्हाई इज दिस नॉट अ कॉर्नर? या आयशा, आई गॉट योर आंसर. या आई एम जस्ट लुकिंग. ठीक है, अब्दुल्ला, यू टेल मी, इज दिस नॉट अ कॉर्नर? इज दिस नॉट अ कॉर्नर?
The corner.
कॉर्नर ना, तो फिर आपने काउंट क्यों नहीं किया? ओके, शुड हैव काउंटेड दैट आल्सो. देन वी हैव 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9. This is also a carbon atom, no? This is also a carbon atom. Okay, the number of carbon, it is equal to how many carbons are there? There are 9 carbon atoms. Now number of hydrogens in, tell me, number of hydrogens in first carbon atom is equal to 4 minus number of bonds. First carbon में number of bonds कितने हैं आयशा? How many lines can you see around the first carbon atom? 3. Number of hydrogen will be equal to 4 minus 3, that is equal to 1. Second में कितने होंगे बताइए? How many bonds can you see in the second carbon atom? How many bonds can all of you see? Loudly. All of you please answer. Abdullah, आप बताइए, कितने लाइंस दिख रहे हैं आपको सेकंड कार्बन के अराउंड?
2, sir.
2 दिख रहा है आपको? आंख चेक कराइए गाइस. 1 2 3 है ना? 2 कैसे दिख रहा है आपको? 2 तो यहीं पे है.
3, sir.
1 2 3 है ना? ठीक है. 4 minus 3, that is equal to 1. थर्ड में बताइए अब्दुल्ला, how many bonds can you see around the third carbon atom?
3, right?
How many bonds can you see around the fourth carbon atom? Tell me.
4.
Correct. How many bonds can you see around the fifth carbon atom?
3.
आयशा, समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, sir.
आयशा, okay. Aisha, tell me, sixth carbon atom में how many bonds can you see around the sixth carbon atom? Sixth carbon atom के around how many bonds can you see?
3.
This 3 दिख रहा है आपको? पागल कर दीजिएगा हमको. आप लोग, चलिए ठीक है, 3 दिख रहे हैं इन्हें। कितना है भाई 6 में? 6 कार्बन आटम। आयशा कितने बॉन्ड्स दिख रहे हैं आपको?
Two.
2 ना? फिर
Sorry.
क्या इरादा है, हम पागल हो जाएं?
Very sorry.
जी, हम पागल हो जाएं क्या? बताइए 7th में बताइए, नंबर ऑफ हाइड्रोजन बताइए सीधा। नंबर ऑफ हाइड्रोजन इन द 7th वन, आयशा।
One.
हाउ मेनी हाइड्रोजन्स? Number of hydrogens in the 7th carbon atom.
Four.
फिर से कीजिएगा सारे सवाल आप, आयशा। ओके, फिर से कीजिएगा आप सारे सवाल। हाँ अब्दुल्ला, आप बताइए नंबर ऑफ हाइड्रोजन इन द 7th कार्बन आटम। अब्दुल्ला।
Three.
ओहो, हाउ मेनी?
Three. Three.
जोर से बोली, जोर से नहीं, आवाज नहीं आई।
Three.
वेरी गुड। क्या हुआ आयशा? 8th में बताइए आप आयशा, नंबर ऑफ हाइड्रोजन इन द 8th कार्बन आटम। ट्राई कीजिए, हो जाएगा। क्या करना है? 4 माइनस, आपको कितने बॉन्ड्स दिखते हैं
4 minus 2.
8th में? 8वें कार्बन से कितने लाइन निकल रहे हैं? हाँ, कितना होगा? हाइड्रोजन कितने हो जाएंगे फिर?
4.
अरे आयशा, क्या आप बोल नहीं रही हैं ठीक से, या फिर हमें आधी बात सुनाई दे रही है? हाउ मेनी हाइड्रोजन आयशा?
Hydrogen.
क्या फॉर्मूला हाइड्रोजन का? भैया आयशा, आप हमको गुस्सा दिला रही हैं। हाउ आर यू गोइंग टू कैलकुलेट हाइड्रोजन? नंबर ऑफ हाइड्रोजन इज इक्वल टू?
Number of hydrogen 4 minus number of bonds.
फिर कितने बॉन्ड्स हैं यहाँ पे?
4 minus 2.
8 कार्बन से कितने लाइन निकल रही है आयशा?
1.
फिर 2 क्यों बोला आप? 2 कहाँ से दिख रहा है आपको?
1.
या तो आप देख नहीं रही हैं सही से। 9th में बताइए, नंबर ऑफ हाइड्रोजन।
4 minus 1.
कितने हाइड्रोजन हो जाएंगे?
3.
गुड, चलिए, यू विल डू ऑल ऑफ दीज थिंग्स।